San Francisco 49ers quarterback Trey Lance has quickly become one of the most scrutinized player in the entire NFL. And as we know, that comes along with the draft status of being taken number third overall. Recently, you had guys like Michael Lombardi, former GM, say this about Trey Lance.
And you could show all the clips of him moving and all that stuff. At the end of the day, when his mama lifted him from the crib, he just didn't have that quarterback instinct.
I actually believe this was Jack Hammer. Shout out to Jack Hammer, friend of the channel, who asked Coach Kyle Shanahan what his thoughts were on the national media coming after Trey Lance in these types of situations. And this is the way that Kyle Shanahan responded to that line of questioning.
Coach, there's been a lot of negativity around Trey Lance in the national media recently. Yesterday, there was somebody coming out saying that Trey doesn't have the quarterback instinct. What do you have to say about that kind of comment?
It just goes with the territory. I mean, it goes with it for quarterbacks. It goes with it for anybody who's a high draft pick, but especially a quarterback. You watch, and that's one of the tough things, I think, for that position, but also for high draft picks. I mean, you watch receivers come in the league and they have a few drops early in camp, and there becomes a lot of pressure on them. People want to see those people take off and do it right away and have no flaws, and that's just part of it.
Is there anything you've had to address with him, or is he pretty good as far as the mindset, knowing what comes with the territory?
I mean, Trey is extremely smart, very socially aware. He knows how the world works, and so he does his best, which I think he does a damn good job of trying to block that out and just focus on getting better, and I think that's what he's done so far.
Listening to Kyle Shanahan's answer, I think he's pretty spot on with it in some regard. It does come with the territory, and we do know people talk in sports. They give their takes, they give their evaluations, whether hot, cold, or mild. They're going to say what they think of a situation, and that's no different for these guys in the media. Obviously, most of us believe that the media should go through this, respectfully and being able to kind of navigate these waters with a bit of emotional intelligence. But sometimes some guys don't care. And so you're going to get both sides. You're going to get soft takes. You're going to get hard takes. You're going to get right down the middle takes. It comes with the territory, just like Kyle Shanahan said. Obviously, you never want to see, and I think a lot of people, and I've seen the kind of back and forth regarding those comments from Lombardi. And I think it comes down to, was Lombardi taking a direct shot at Trey and his family? Not necessarily, but you don't need to invoke his family. You don't need to even say and reference his mom in the slightest, even if you're not even talking about his mom, not even whatever. You can make your point about football instincts potentially not being there in a completely different way. It is just bad taste to go out of your way to invoke his family, including his mom. You guys all have mothers. You know how it goes. Someone starts talking about your mom, you turn into the little son or daughter or whatever. You're going to defend your family. And that's the point, is that it went beyond sports. Like, when you invoke someone's family member, that is a boundary that I don't believe you should cross at all. Like, so that's where I think that situation kind of spun out of control. Again, I've seen it from both sides. I see, you're overreacting to this. He didn't say anything about his mom. He was just proving a point that he doesn't have quarterback instincts. Again, you can prove your point without invoking someone's mother. And that's the point. And with all if you're a 49er fan, if you're a content creator, if you're a reporter, if you're a player on this team, it has been nonstop Trey Lance talk for 3 years. So when it gets to this point and you're referencing family members to prove a point, it's a bad look. It's just bad taste overall. And again, I can rationalize that he wasn't taking a shot at his family or anything like that, but you don't need to talk about his family. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do it at all to prove your point, and have some kind of little ism that is how you prove your point. That's what the bad taste is. You can prove that point without saying that. So again, that's my little rant. I'm going to get off my soapbox, but I want you to let me know in the comments below what you think about this whole situation. What do you think about the nonstop, just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.